Yes, now I have set up my dwarf's first items here. What the first what the first squad is going to use. But since I've changed the metal armor, and it's one of the basic uniforms that they have, all of the squads that are using metal armor will have this setup right here. This means that they are going to use one armor, one headwear, one legwear, one handwear, one footwear, and one shields or bucklers. You could change all of these to somewhat better weapons. And what I mean better armor. And what do I mean by better armor? Well, let's see now. If you go into Shift A to armor, breastplates are better than mail shirts. And if you go into leg, greaves are better than leggings. And if you go into H for helm, helms are better than caps. Gauntlets are better than gloves. High boots are better than low boots. Sometimes you can't make high boots, but you can trade high boots, I think, with humans. And if you go into shields, shields are better than bucklers. And the types of weapons you should probably be using on your first dwarves is either short swords or battle axes. You can of course create a later squad that actually has spears or even blunt weapons, but some creatures like zombies are very hard to kill with some weapons. Let's see now. Well, we have set up the armor setting, and now we're going to check what type of armor they are actually using. Press escape, go into military, and I think it's E for equip. And as you can see, this is my first squad here, the one we chose before. And this first guy here, he's using all the metal. Wait, he's using individual choice melee. I don't want him to do that. Let's see now. Wait. Yes, now I remember what I did wrong. As you can see, they have the original metal armor setting that I have. That's from the beginning, and that's individual choice melee. But as I said before, I changed it to battle axe. And to get them all in the first squad to use battle axes, I need to assign a uniform, as you can see up here. And I press capital U to assign uniform. Now, if I were to press metal armor by pressing enter here, it will only change to the first dwarf here. But I want to change them all in the first squad. And to do that, I have to actually press shift enter, as you can see up here. And now, there's a green sign here, which means they are using the metal armor. And if I were to go back into the equip like this, they're using the metal armor and they're using the battle axe at the end. I think it's important, if you make your own armor setting like this, I think it's important that the armor is at this exact order, because I think it had something to do with how they are putting on the armor on themselves. If you were to put footwear first and then legwear, there could be trouble. I don't know. Sometimes there is. Parts of this game can be very complicated. And now we have created our first squad, and in order to use that squad, we need to actually have a armor rack or weapon rack. I think I have to go into some other fort to show you how that's done. Let's just wait. Now this is a much later fort that I have created, and this is only because I want to show you how it looks when you have to assign your squad to some place to train and then activate the training on them. And to activate the training on them, you have to press S for squad. I think it's somewhere there, S squads. And then you see all the squads you created. And if you only got one, you press A to mark that squad. If you want to press more than one, you have to hold shift and then press B. Now I marked in 2. Press C and I marked in all 3 of them. If I want to deselect B or C, I just hold down shift and press B. Or press C. Or press A. Now I selected none. To activate the training, I have to select one of the squads. And then, as you can see here, the schedule is actually now active. Usually, it's inactive like this if you just created your squad. But since this squad is old, it's active, inactive training. And then, when you've done that, you have to actually create either an armor rack or a weapon rack. And then build a armor weapon rack, and you do that on the masonry. Let's see now. As you can see here, I got infinite nether caps in this fort because I was trying to do some things here, and then I wanted the fort to be created much quicker. And then it ended up being a normal fort, except it was just cheated. Which is kinda bad, but I don't care now. It's an old fort. Let's see now. We have to go to our masonry, and there we got a masonry. And here create the armor stands there, and you create the weapon racks there. And then you just build them on a spot somewhere. By pressing B, armor stand, and then I think weapon rack is... I don't see it now, but it's R. Like this. And then you just place it, and then someone go and place it there, just like any other furniture. And when you placed a weapon rack, you press Q, and then you select the weapon rack like this, and you press R to make a room, barracks or armory. Inside this area here is where the melee dwarves will train. And then, as you can see, I got all the squads here which I've created. And in order to assign them to this weapon rack here, I have to be over their name like this and press T. And as you can see, they are now training inside this area whenever they are on schedule to train. You can have all of the squads in a very small area like I have here. And you can also have them in different rooms. So you can have, for example, a weapon rack here with the squad, and a weapon rack over here with the same squad. Then the dwarves will either train there or they'll train there. Let's see now. Yes. And now I'm going to show you how to make a danger room. I think I will show you how to create it in the next clip.